I'm going to show you how you can create customized flows using Interactly. In this video, we'll take an example for a coacher, a well-known coacher called Tony Robbins. So he typically coaches some of the programs like life coaching and so on and so forth. So this is his website. So for example, if he has to do the same interactive video, and then addressing some of the frequently asked questions by the visitor, and then helping them to choose the right program, and derive that kind of an asynchronous conversational flow using our interactive videos, then I'll show you how to do that, a step-by-step process. So the first step, you have to create a Google Sheet where I would recommend Google Sheet or Excel sheet where you could actually define the flow. A flow is nothing but a series of questions. So each question consists of a video and an options. So here I'm highlighting video script as a yellow one and the options as the normal ones. So you can just create a flow like this. For example, starting with an introduction and then followed by a couple of options. Could be like some of the frequently asked questions for his audience to get answers. Like what is life coaching? How does it work? What's the cost? How do I get started? And so on. And then followed by, once they click on first option, what is the next video? And for that video, what are the questions to be shown? And then it could be a loop back. For example, how does the coaching work? Then I can actually show this particular question and options, because this is what the question for how the coaching works. So these are kind of a loop back questions, you could say. And some of them you can redirect to meeting link, or he can direct them to a particular outside links of the interactive video. So this is the flow that we define. And one tip to consider here is that for any next videos, I think you should consider adding some connectors, like to sound it like a conversation. Should let me help you with that, or should got it, understood, or something like that. Right. So when you're looking at from an audience perspective, it looks so conversational. Okay, so let's quickly jump on to that. So go to the Interactly.video, and so for example, you see a button called Create Interactive Video here. So click on it. Since you are creating
Hi, welcome to Interactly.
So, you would have to choose create a blank video option. So once you click on it, you just
One
give
last step.
Name of the video. So it could be custom video flow. And just click create. So once
congrats, you are successful.
You can click on the start building. So yeah, you're good to start. So firstly, we need to choose, okay, what type of question is this? So this is, we're asking one of them to choose. So this is nothing but a single choice question. So I'll just first create the questions and then I connect them. So I'll just have to just drag and drop. And now the first step is create videos. So you can create videos in multiple ways. So once you click on it, you can upload from a local machine if you already created videos from your camera or phone or so and so on. And then you can directly upload from your local machine, or we have library. So which means the same thing. You can upload into library and upload from here. Or we also have an option called record video. For example, once you click on it, you just allow the camera and the mic settings. And then this is how the preview would look like. You can also have an option to teleprompt where you can write, read the script. So you just click on the start recording, 3, 2, 1, good to go. Hi there, I'm here. So I'll just stop recording, and then my video, I can just preview. I can just submit this video if I confirm. Now this is where I can configure my questions. So my question is, how can I help you? It's the first question. So my options are, we'll just have a look. Large live coaching, how does it work? How does coaching cost? How do I get started? So last. So you can add, you see two buttons here, types. Branch button is when they click on it, it will take them to the next question. URL question is when they click on it, it will take them to a particular link. Okay, so we're good to go. And so here you could see delay interaction means when do you want these questions, these options to be appear on top of the video. So if your video length is, say, for example, 10 seconds, you want to trigger these options at the end of the video. So for example, 90 seconds. So you can give 9 as a delay interaction. Easy read question typically used for form type of question types where you can ask their email or phone number. Then we will actually have some triggers to configure. For example, you want to get an email notification whenever they enter email, phone number, etc. So you can enable for that. So typically for form types, you enable that. And variables are typically used for developers when you are integrating with some third-party apps. Whatever the user answers this question, that will be stored in the variable name called SC1, single choice one. Okay, so once I'm good, I'll just save it. Done. Okay, and just move it here. So that's my start. Got it. Okay, now this is ready. Now I can also have an option to copy the question. So I'll just copy the question. And give me a moment. Okay. Yeah, so you can arrange them like this. Yeah. And now I can change my video for this question if you want to change it. And then what's my next question is, so this is the first question that I choose, and then I'll ask again the same way, how can I help you? And then I need to ask these three questions. How does the coaching work? So since they already asked the first question, so I want to show the remaining options once they are on this particular video, right? So I can just remove the first option, then I'm good to go. And now I can just again click on duplicate. Okay, what's my next question is, I just want to, again, you can change the video and I just want coaching cost and how do I get started. I can just delete the, how does it work? That's the question they asked. I can just simply save it. And I can just duplicate this. The last question, so he was asking, wait a minute. Yeah, this one, right? So how do I the coaching cost? So I just need review the programs and schedule. So this is of so review the programs is same as, let's say, how do I get started? The same question I can map it to when they ask this review the programs, because this question talks about the programs that they offer, right? So now I can go and then this is the review programs and schedule. So, okay, wait, schedule a call is not of a branch type. So we want to take them to particular link. So here, make sure that you click on this icon so that it will ask you to enter the URL. So I have the URL to redirect to a particular calendar link, when I click on that, see if there are any spaces at the end. Make sure you delete them, and yeah, they're good to go. So fourth question is done, and now this one. We just have to not leave this for now. We'll just show these two buttons with the ask for profile. So again, I'll just duplicate. Oops. Just click duplicate, then because these are all single choice questions, so that's why I'm duplicating. Otherwise, you can use any type of question here, just drag and drop, and then and get started. Right, and so this one is, both of them are button URL types. So first one is join circle program. Second is unleash the program. Okay, and I have different URLs for each of them separately, where it takes them to a particular URL and help them to join the course. All you have to do is just click on that icon and you're good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, all I have to do is my questions are ready. All I have to do is just map it. So for example, what is live coaching? So I can just map it to this particular question which I created. And while connecting, make sure you look for a plus symbol. And then while mousing on over, also you make sure that you click look for a plus symbol there. And this is it. Yeah, done. And how does it work? Maybe okay, for you to easily identify, you can change these names also as your question names. For example, this one is about coaching. What is life coaching? You can just name it, so it'll appear here easily. And this one is about how it works. And this one is how it works. Okay, and this one is get started. Yeah. So how does it work? So this is what I'm just going to map. How much it costs and mapping it to the cost. How do I get started? Then how much it costs, same way. To get started, same way. Review the program, I told you, right? So we will talk about the same, get started only. So let's take them to get started. Schedule a call and all. These are anyway taking them to the outside links. So I just have to connect this. Done. Now you want to test this. So let me just so first thing is obviously you want to go and test it. And since it is saying going live, so in live mode, the difference is live mode means there is a link available, and then you are promoting them. So later you want to make some changes, and sometimes it can break. So unless you don't want to test, unless you test it and make it perfect, you don't want to go live. So always first test. Once everything is works, then you go live. So all the test changes will apply in live. So firstly, click on test. Let's test the changes. So yeah, as you can see, the first options it appear. And if I ask for live coaching, the next it talks about that, and then show the next options. How does it work? And then I can ask how much it costs. And once I'm convinced, I can ask, okay, review the program or schedule a call. So for example, once I click on the schedule a call, it takes me to the calendar link ultimately. And or if I say I want to review the program, and then yes, shows me the program link. So once I click on it, again, it takes me to a particular programs that I can directly join. Right. So now, yes, flow is perfect. So I can just click on the go live so that all the changes will apply. Typically, yes, if you want to ask their email details, you can add a form type of question. Otherwise, you can just go and deploy because the major call to action here is to help them to navigate to the program links. So I'll just go and deploy, and it's successfully deployed. So to check it in live mode, so this is the link that you can go into the live mode and then just view the same flow if it is working in live mode easily, right? So that's it. Hope it helps.